Welcome to another Green-White Reclaimer League in Legacy. I'm still kind of, familiarizing myself with the format a little bit, so I didn't make any changes from the league that I played, from the list that I played in the previous league, but we're going to be trying it again, and we're going to see. My idea is to kind of get a shape of, an idea, a concept of what the format looks like, and kind of shape my deck list around that. Yeah, the Prismatic Ending has been pretty good though. I have to say that. There's a Hollow One deck that's been an Vengevine deck with like Putrid Imp and stuff that apparently face it twice, so I'm assuming that it's fairly popular. Doesn't feel like a bad matchup, but when they have the not so starts, it can be tough to beat. So maybe I should be playing more copies of Surgical. It seems hard to justify when I'm already playing 4 copies of Endurance, but that's the kind of stuff that I want to get a feel for, you know? If you're enjoying the content though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you there for round number 1. Hello, welcome to round number 1. I might keep in this hand. Doom 5-0 with my list. Nice. Sure, let's keep this. Really lot. What was that? What's that sound? Where's it coming from? Who knows? Anyway, that's hilarious though. Boom. Perfect. Everything is working out as planned. Turn 1 basic island. Yes! Everything was working out as planned. Only thing he didn't like was Knight. I mean, I've been saying that Knight is the worst card in the deck by a significant margin. I said that as a disclaimer. Basic Plains, Stoneforge Mystic. We're gonna see a Kaldra here. Think you're better off playing something like Tracker? Not necessarily, I don't entirely agree with that. So this means that my Reclaimer gets to untap, so I'm just gonna Flagstones for Flagstones here. Okay, that's bullshit. What if this nonsense of throwing my own planes? What's up, Torbor? It's doing well. Can play that. Spirit of the Labyrinth. You sure that's how you want to tap your mana? So I don't have to play our own removal here? It's Scrubland. And this Reclaimer is gonna tap. Oh, never mind. I block. Just gonna chill here. There's no need for me to do anything. We can just have the Reclaimers slowly take over the game. There's a field. And I guess I'm gonna get a fetch land. Needs more Zombos. Zombo. We good here? Okay. I think my opponent ran away. It's possible. It is quite possible. So Plow seems amazing. I think I like Thoughtseize too. I'm assuming my opponent is going to side out their spirits, so I probably want to hold on to my libraries. Endurance seems pretty medium. Reclamation could be good. Maybe Bog can go. Jeez. Yes. Throw that. Say go. Aether Vial. Have I ever played a deck with less than 22 lands? That's a great question. I actually don't know. Maybe I haven't. They're playing Aether Vial? Yuck. They're playing 2 Aether Vials. Playing Flagstones. But no, I have played some Shadow in the past. I think that's the only deck. My very first FNM, I actually played Burn because it was the cheapest deck that I could build. So my very first FNM saw me playing Burn. Believe it or not. I think I'm just getting field here. Having drawn Tracker, I want to do this in this order. If I hadn't drawn Tracker, I think I would have played the library there instead of Dryad. But because I did draw the Tracker, I think that playing the library there is better. Your first was Boggles? Gross. So they're probably going to get Kaldra here. Sure. I mean, I'm winning the race. Like, they need to answer this Dryad. So if they're violating the Kaldra, then that means that I'm probably winning the race fairly comfortably. I guess they could have Apparition. If they have Apparition, then we're in all sorts of trouble. But if they don't have Skyclave Apparition, then we're probably going to be able to win this race very easily. Zaryok, thank you for the follow. Super rewarded for playing the Dryad instead of the library. Oh, there's also that, I guess. I think I'm going to crack a clue and attempt to luck suck here. Land. Zenith. Zenith is technically a land. Another Stoneforge. That doesn't really scare me though. Sure, like they got a Battle Skull now. But none of these really matters. Because I have a Dryad and Valakut, and I'm eventually going to find another land. And as soon as I do, the game is over. Actually, I already have found another land. So we're going to go Wasteland. Because this forces the issue, right? If my opponent wants to do something here, they have like a plow or something, that we need to use it now. And it gives me the option of potentially going to get another Dryad here instead of going to get the ramming up that I'm planning on getting here. I'm gonna keep that one. And so now this is just game. Are we done here or what? I'm not big on Legacy, but lineup plow and the mom is always intriguing. Hard to argue with that. Is this a good deck? It's fine. I say that as we completely obliterate my opponent, but my opponent's deck was not very good. See you for the next round. Welcome to another round. Pretty interactive hand we got going on here. Turn 1 Ancient Tomb, Defense Grid. Let's do a little bit of that, see what happens. Even though you beat it earlier, those Madness decks feel broken at times. Yeah, the Madness decks have looked strong. How do we feel about it? Am I supposed to get rid of this Manifold Key? Yeah, it does look like the... Am I supposed to ending this? Probably. Storniol, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 15 months of support. Thank you so much, Storniol. Putting confirm Laxac. So I'm gonna have to plow this thing now. Because of the defense grid. So they're gonna get another token. And now they can probably get a Mox Opal or something. So our best draw is probably Dryad. My goal is to get to a point where we are just like using Caracas to loop Titania. I'm hoping we get to that point. Okay, City of Traders down. You gave a Road Warrior. I don't know, Mednick. It's weird. Like it just disappeared from my screen, which is pretty funny. Oh, it's there. It did. There's actually two. Well, thank you so much, folks. All right, so I'm just gonna copy this and then I'm gonna paste it here. Thank you so much to those who are supporting the stream. I think this is gonna grow, so I'm just gonna play a library here so we have a little bit of card selection. We're gonna be taking some damage from the construct, which sucks, but time to one is stealth. Thank you so much, Metnik, appreciate it. Esta versión de Titania es lo mejor que he jugado últimamente. Ah, bueno, Gargaritor, me alegro. So that's infinite mana with the guy. So if they find manifold key, that just, I guess it's not infinite mana, but it's a lot of mana. Thank you so much for the Dr. Perry was taken. Thank you so much for the follow there. Well, I can Wasteland Saga. Ugh. We're kind of short here. So, oh, I'm an idiot. We don't have the mana to do this. Whoops, my mistake. This Saga card is pretty fucked up. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough time. The constructs are clocking me too quickly. So I need to find exactly Night of Autumn. If I find exactly Night of Autumn, I get to Night, blow up the construct. Then we chump the other one. That one's too much. That one is too much. All right, ending. Forces. Savines. Thoughtseizes. Probably we don't want Deafening Silences. Bog can go, Engineers can go, Tracker can go, Endurance seems pretty bad. Siento un amor por Relicario, pero creo que pasó su época sin ni hablar, olvídate. Sí, no son muy buenos. O sea, es la peor carta del mazo, ¿no? Sure. I mean, we have turn 2 Collector Roof. So I'm gonna go turn 1 Dryad, turn 2. If we find a land, we get to Reclaimer plus Oof. If we don't, we are just gonna Oof, I guess. Savannah. Dread Arbor. F6. Grim Monolith. Mox Opal. Great draw. It's gonna buy you. Play Reclaimer. Play Collector Oof. Dismember. Never didn't have it. Mystic Forge. Okay. Opponent's just throwing some cards over there. Dryad. I think we're just gonna play Library and Race, because there's nothing I can really get with the Reclaimer that gets me a hit on land, so I'd rather start drawing cards. Yeah, we double the amount of warriors, which is awesome. Mesmetic Orb. Okay. Well, that makes my Reclaimer big. Is that the win condition? Because that's pretty funny. I think we get ramming up here, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, do I want... I think I want a Knight of Autumn that thing. Well, no, I mean, they can mill themselves. So maybe they have a way to kill with Monolith, right? They just use the Monolith, they tap for 3 and they use the Monolith ability, so they can mill themselves if they want to. But maybe there's like a win condition with that, I don't know. Should I bring in Deafening Silences? Probably. Probably better than Plows. Plows only kill the constructs from Ursa Saga. This hand sucks. This hand I'm gonna keep. Here's a Reclaimer. Stunning from reducing your enemy in Legacy Showcase? Why? Seems like a great idea. Guess I was just baited, huh? Oof off the top. Oof. It's not a collector oof. So I'm not loving our spot. Probably Karn. We turn 1 forced to vigor them. Didn't matter at all. Just got Lattice on turn 3. Dude. Yeah. Yep. See you for the next round. All right. Sure. Not the cleanest keep, but I think this hand is fine. We're playing against oops. We have Bujuki Ball in our hand. looking good for the home team. Ninja guy, thank you for the follow. Excuse me, what? Am I really getting milled in Legacy? I just could not dodge mill. Just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which format. Just can't dodge it. Just can't dodge it. Get in there, Dryad. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each blue mana symbol in the mana cost, reveal the target player mills a card. Then put the cards you revealed on the bottom of your library. So that's what they're playing, Seagate Restoration. So 3 mana, they mill 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3 mana, mill 17. F. Is the Valakut still in the deck? Only green source is my Dryad Arbor. Maybe I should have sacked the Caracas, I guess. So we're gonna find a land. And we need for land to stay in the deck. Last card mill is Endurance. God damn it. Ugh. I know, maybe they don't have cards that do anything anymore. Feastine 19, thank you for the follow. So there's 3 cards left in the deck. All the Dryads are gone. Titania's gone. Endurances are gone. So my only out is for my opponent to have literally nothing. And for me to be able to attack for 2 turns in a row. That's the goal. It's Sunny Twitter. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Sunnyto's stream. Playing some Legacy today with some brew of mine, Green White Reclaimer. We did. I cannot dodge mill. Simply, it's not a skill that I have, dodging mill. Which is pretty funny. I don't think I want Deafening Silence. I don't want Plows either. I'd rather have Prismatic Endings. And 7 sounds good. Maybe Knight of Autumn. I don't know. Maybe they have a Snare Bridge or whatever. Collector Oof does sound bad. Just throw 62 for value. Would I play a Ren Saga deck in Modern? I assume you're joking, right? Jinkola. This is unlucky burns, or is Mill really being played? Let you know it's unlucky. What's up, Allosaurus Raider? El ingeniero fuera. Ah, yeah, you're right. Oh. Sure. I mean, we have endurance, so. Also, this hand is just kind of nuts. Stat Legacy Mill, there's a small group of people that play Legacy Mill, no clue why. This is a particularly weird variant too. They're playing bad cards. Always wonder how to pronounce my name. That's a good question. It's F and then Pavlush. F stands for Francisco, and then Pavlush is how you would pronounce my name. My last name, that is. Have I considered playing trackers, or they're not worth it? I am playing tracker. I have only a single copy. Oh, you play Liquid in Naya deck? Yeah, okay. Knight didn't do much. Yeah, I mean, nothing like drawing conclusions from 5 matches sample size, right, Freed? That's like the correct way to do this. No, Knight is, and I've been saying this for a while, like, Knight is the worst card in the deck. Like, I'm not trying to trick anybody. Like, I do think that Knight is the worst card in the deck, but I do think it's worth including. You could play Tracker, but I just don't think that it does what you want. Like, grinding is not what the deck is missing, right? Digovich, thank you for the follow. Am I getting field here? Or am I reading Wasteland so I can Wasteland myself and clock the Ashiok? This is a key turn. ¿Has otra opción en vez de recaer? No, Azusa no es buena. Dude, Ashiok is fucked up here. Ashiok is so fucked up here. I mean, I can't clock the Ashiok, so I guess I'm gonna go with field. Alright, so this just forces the action on me endurancing myself here. The last card is force. Fuck. Force plus blue card are the last 2 cards, dude. Alright, that's a good draw. Can't argue with that one. There are no more flagstones in the deck, so Reclaimer can't ramp me. I think we kill the Ashiok. If I kill the crab, My opponent gets to mill 4, but if... Yeah, I think we killed the Ashiok. How many endurances are gone? 3? 3 endurances are gone. Okay, so now there are going to be 3 3s. Until my opponent finds another. Until they find another, what's his name from the top? Another Ashiok. Alright, can't complain about that draw. It may be just enough. It may be just enough. And we do it now to force the chump. Sweet. Well, I guess that doesn't force the chump. I'm an idiot. Whoops. They can just block the reclaimers now. Oh, now they can't block the reclaimers. Sweet. The swings of this game. The swings of this game. Only run into the meal once every 2-3 matches. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's the ratio that I've been hitting. Thought this is smaller. No, no, no. This is legacy. This is legacy up there. All the way up there. We beat Legacy Mill, chat. We beat Legacy Mill. Also, like, Endurance is one of the most widely played cards right now in every single green deck. Like, really, are you really interested in playing Mill right now? Like, is that the life you're choosing to live? We don't have a bunch of bad cards here. Let's go with this. Espadas para los cangrejos. No, las espadas están ahí. Bien ahí. ¿Dónde están? They're also playing in Snare and Bridge, which is important to know about. Sand is great though. I'm gonna lead on Reclaimer because I drew the second Reclaimer, so next turn I can go Ending plus Reclaimer. And then if my opponent mills 3 lands here, we actually do get to clock. We do get to clock them. Ten guys who only play Legacy Mill. I don't get it, but it's their thing. It's almost cute. That's nice. We do this first, so it forces my opponent to do something. And now we have to mill any land that we should be fine. Yeah, sweet. Now we can Sevin's Reclamation for either a land, or if we mill an endurance, we can Reclamation for an endurance, which would be pretty sick. Reclamation for endurance sounds kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. ¿Qué es lo que significa para cangrejos? Crabs. Mano War, thank you for the follow. That's a crab. We haven't milled any. Damn it. We're gonna get archive trapped and then I'm just gonna die and it's gonna be super, super sad. Don't trap me, bro. They trap. Respect the Mirage Island. Yeah. Yeah, the Mirage Island is a nice touch. There's something about old school basics, man. They just hit differently, you know? More on 3K Saturday, I have no clue what to play. I'm struck between John Death Shadow and Blue Red Delver. I tried combining the two. Doesn't look good. No, that's not a good idea. I think that the Blue Red Murktide deck is very good. No, I don't think Amulet is just good right now. Can I please not die? It would be awesome if I were to not die. That's an archive trap though, which probably means I'm dead. Okay. Oh, this is so close. We got this Sevin's Reclamation in hand. Okay. Just please don't have Force plus blue card. That's the only thing that I'm asking you. Don't let the last two cards in hand to be Force plus blue card, please. Are they dead? No, they're not. Damn it. I got excited for a second. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to shuffle. Yep. Let's do this. Force plus blue card. There it is. Holding onto the land because it's not guaranteed that I have another land in the deck. All right. No! No! Mystic Sanctuary is legal. I totally forgot. God damn it. Oh, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Their last two cards were Force blue card, man. Why? Why me? Why me? Am I a bad person? Is this universe just punishing me? Is this just the universe's massive middle finger? Anyway. I am just morally devastated right now. Absolutely devastated. But maybe this hand can get me out of my misery. Dude, we got paired against Mill. I am so upset right now. Like, the only joy that I get out of Legacy is that I don't have to get paired against Mill. But I somehow managed to run into the Legacy Mill player. I'm devastated. I am absolutely devastated. Play Vintage when Mill is an accepted tier 1 archetype. You're kidding me, right? I hope you're kidding me. Really hoping that you're kidding me. Opponent chose to not shuffle, which is probably bad news for me. Am I playing against Storm right now? 100% playing against Storm, right? Even though Storm is not really a deck anymore. Storm plus Underworld Breach. For turn 1, you play Crucible Magazine fast one and win before they draw. Vintage sounds fun. And that's sarcastic. F in chat. Throw your F's in chat. This deck is just not playable, right? I guess Brian Cook will continue to play it, so... No, this is fucking... What's the name of this deck? TS, the Epic Storm. I'm assuming that I'm dead here, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. It seems very unlikely that I'm not dead here. Oh, I think they actually don't have the wink on, right? I think that's what's going on. They didn't draw the win condition. They didn't find any burning wishes. Yeah, this is TS. This is definitely TS. I don't think there's... Oh, they have Wish Claw. Never mind. Yeah. Wish Claw should be enough for them to win. Yeah, but Wishclaw takes up more mana because they need to play the Wishclaw, then they need to crack it, then they need to get the Burning Wish, then they get to find the tendrils. So maybe they were short on mana for Wishclaw, but it looks like they aren't. Looks like they just got it. What are they doing? I mean, they're not moving quickly, so I'm assuming that they still have to piece together the win. I think they have it, but like I'm not just gonna concede, right? Like I need to see that they can put it together. Okay. I mean, if we untap, we do have lethal for what's worth. Feels like they are taking so many unnecessary steps. It feels like they're just taking so many unnecessary steps for no reason. Like they were like cracking. Like the other argument would be that they were playing around. They were playing around Veil of Summer, but and they wanted to make it to 20 Storm to Grape Shot me, but like they went and got Tendrils, so clearly that's not the case. So those come out, that comes out, that comes out. Maybe leave a couple of prismatic endings. Yeah, but if they wanted to get around to find Grape Shot, then I could have plowed my own dude. So maybe Force is fine. I don't think Force is great. Maybe it's better than Prismatic Ending. Surgical is just so bad this matchup, but I mean, we got some cards here, some cards that do stuff. Hopefully. Cards that hopefully do stuff. Alrighty. We got a plan. Am I dead already? No. I'm not dead, right? I am totally not dead here. Am I really just fucking dead, man? Really? But I wanted to play, chat. I wanted to play, though. So they're just gonna draw half their deck, I think, and kill me. Okay, so we can surgical something. I think I want a surgical LED. Because LED is what nets them the most mana. There's also an argument for surgical in Lotus Petal. I think I want a surgical Lotus Petal because if I surgical Lotus Petal, they can't win this turn. Because they only have one Volk. So if I get rid of the Lotus Petals, I should be able to untap, at least. Galvanic Relay. Alright, that's what I got. I'm super dead here. I know that I can do that, but like if I do that... Wait, I'm not F6. Why am I F6? I didn't want to F6. Shit. Well, at this point it doesn't matter, but... I'm just super dead here. Yeah, they have 20 cards in hand. Like I don't think I can win. Hopefully that, I don't know, maybe that messed with them. So they have abilities, so as long as they have access to... As long as they have access to the tutor, we're fucked here. Okay, we're just dead. Well, get turn 2 on the draw and then get turn 1 on the play. Sweet. See you for the next round, I guess. Welcome to the last round. Sure. Turn 1 Reclaimer. I don't know. I'm not feeling Legacy, honestly. I'm just not feeling Legacy. Different side, yes. There's 2 on my sideboard, but if you don't draw them, you just die. Also, the games just take forever. So the issue that I have is that I have no reason for playing Legacy, right? Exactly. I can just play Modern. Like, why am I even doing this? Like, if I'm not having a good time. Are we gonna play against the... Whoa, playing against the fair deck. What? And now I'm playing against the fair deck, but I drew my, my blank. So I'm only into 6 here. I've always felt that I'm, almost regardless of which Reclaimer deck I'm playing against, I usually feel pretty advantage against Reclaimer decks. Flagstones? No Flagstones, but that's fine. Well, my point is 1-0. Okay. I was thinking about you adding Saga to this deck, but like it's kind of weird. Like it's we're gonna see. Let's see how good Saga is here, because that should help determine whether whether Saga could potentially be good or not for us. This Enduros can be money. So we're gonna go with Flagstones here. On top, fetch, play another Reclaimer, pass the turn. So now my dudes are 3/4. And they're gonna get some Saga tokens, which is fine, but they're not gonna get them large enough to get past these Reclaimers, though. Sure. I think I'm gonna play around my opponent having access to Piety Needle main deck. So get Triumph, and now I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get another Flagstones. But this way, at least I ramped, you know. So now even if they have Piety Needle, like it sucks obviously, but at least I get to, you know, block. One. So for one, it creates a servo. Okay. This is a challenge winning deck by Archon. Okay. Good to know. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I should have played Collector. Oof. Oh, that was a big punt. That was a pretty big punt there. Scrubland. Flagstones. Bad timing for doing that. Very bad timing for doing that. So we're just gonna get Field of the Dead here. Played 4 Stifle in his band deck. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's what my opponent's thinking about right now, whether they should Stifle. Create a 1/1 colorless servo. Create a servo. Okay. Huh, they do have Stifle. Champeroni. It just makes the construct lethal and is the best one CNC artifact to fetch off of Saga in the dark. Yeah, that makes sense. So, but I can just play Collector Roof here. So they don't have blue, so they can't stifle me. I assume they're going to do some Reclaimer stuff. Play that. Play this guy. Force the action. I'm out of flagstones, so I'm gonna just get Vesuva, and then I'm just gonna start grinding with Sombos. I think we get to. I think we're gonna be able to upgrade them fairly easily, actually. Opponent is gonna be able to get another Saga. But their mana is going to be super taxed. Cards were replaced rain in modern lanes. At that point, will you add the Alarm Skull package, or can you think of Royal Best Becomes Field? Yeah. I mean, that's probably like the question that I've been getting asked the most. What I can tell you is just play a different deck. The deck is good in no small reason because of it gets to play Ren and 6 and it combos Ren and 6 with the busted card that is Urza Saga. So I understand that it's a budget consideration for a lot of folks, but you know, it's like cutting Ragavan from DRC decks. It's just like you can do it, but like you're just playing a much worse deck. Playing Engineer and sort of, yeah, but I mean, there's not really a need for doing that because my opponent can't activate Retrofeeder Foundry and Urza Saga. So they're gonna have to deal with the oof first. But I'm just getting 4 free zombies that cost me nothing every single turn. And my opponent is just eventually gonna run out of artifacts, right? Can't find a list of these. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm getting an idea. The stifles look super random to me. I do not understand why this deck is playing stifles. It seems super bad to me. But everything else seems reasonable. Because of Naughty. I don't think that they're playing Naughty. That's what I'm saying. Reclaimer. You see, it's just fairly easy for us to like outgrind whatever they're doing over there. Well, I mean, my opponent is just making things easy mode for me, but okay, so I think we're gonna want Prismatic Ending. I think we're gonna want Forces. I'm not sure how I feel about Collector Roof. Wolf was like kind of okay there, but that is just wrong, Holbinski. Then that is just a lie. In the Naya Lands deck, Wolf is just embarrassing, and I'm playing 4 copies of Saga. Those are the kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like short. Man, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like truths that we believe as absolutes, and like shortcuts that we just assume that are absolute. Heuristics. Thank you so much, Nonus. That is the kind of heuristics that are gonna hurt your game a lot. Just saying, oh well, I mean, if Saga is your opponent's win condition, oof, is gonna be great. That's just not true. Words. Yeah, words is correct. Everyone else was saying things, I just felt left out. That's fair. I mean, you're right back in it. In fact, yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut you. Edpiece with the tier 1 sub, 5 months to put in the primetime stronghold. Thank you so much, Edpiece. How's Lance treating you? Very well. Not in Legacy, apparently. They're not treating me particularly well in Legacy, but in Modern, however. In Modern, they're just giving me all the love that I deserve because of all the love that I give them. Yeah, that sounds great. The era of Adventure Simple Stoneblade was my favorite ever. That's hilarious. That didn't last for too long. The grand scheme of things were just all words in the wind. Facts. There's no doubt depth here. No, there isn't. What's up, Andrea? How you doing, man? I didn't forget anything. Just another heuristic. Another heuristic. Oh, you're playing lands in your deck. Like, you should be playing Dark Depths and Thespian Stage. It's not how it works. Feel like I want to play this game? Because my opponent mulled to 5 and because I have just so much stuff. Played Purple Legacy for the first time in 18 months yesterday. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I were playing in paper, I would probably be having a lot more fun. But like, I'm not having too much fun here through these leagues, if I'm being honest. I'm not really playing enjoyable games of Magic. It may be because I'm kind of tilted because my opponents have been playing glacially slowly today. I have no idea why. So I'm not discarding the possibility it may be because of that, but... Force my dude. How about I get another dude? Mill was what I did lose to Mono Blue Mill. That is true. Today we learned that Mono Blue Mill is a deck in Legacy, apparently. That isn't a lot you get over quickly, true. We got turn 1 by TES. And then the other loss, I forgot what the other loss was. Oh, it was against like I forced a Vigor my opponent's turn 1 Ursa Saga into Mox Opal, and then I got locked by Karn. I got locked by Karn plus Lattice on turn 2 or 3. I think on turn 3. But yeah. So I feel like I learned absolutely nothing about the format, and I feel like my deck building decisions were not rewarded. In fact, I feel like they didn't really necessarily make too much sense. Like the play engineers were not very good. I never drew like a Thoughtseize, so I wish I had, but like I didn't. I just feel like I don't know. I feel a little bit hopeless. I just felt a little bit hopeless throughout both of the leagues that I played today. Like, we did some winning for sure. And whenever we played fair matches, like, we just completely outground our opponents every single time fairly easily. But, like, we played against 8 unfair decks and, like, 2 fair decks. So, I guess, like, the Euron decks and Dax's deck that actually beat us. But we drew like shit in that match. So my opponent had turn 1 Vial both games too. Like just some tight Taxes playing. But yeah, I don't know. This deck is like, it's fun. I have fun playing it, but the matches that I played today were not particularly fun. So yeah, I probably won't be playing Legacy for a while again. It was nice to have like a little bit change of pace, but like the worst part is I've been having such a great time playing Modern, right? So like having the completely different contrast on the other side of things, and you know, it's just weird. Like it just feels like there's no reason for me to play Legacy. I mean, unless you want to play Delver, but I don't want to play Delver, so Legacy is probably not the place for me, which is fine. I mean, it's like Pioneer is not the place for me, and like Standard is not the place for me, so it's perfectly fine because I have my place in Modern. But it's sad because I used to enjoy Legacy. I did used to enjoy Legacy a fair amount, and like today just wasn't particular game. Maybe I will give it a shot down the line. It's not gonna be today though. But I just hope you did enjoy the content at least, even though I didn't enjoy it that much myself. But if you are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video, folks. Take care and bye bye.